My dad was always like just juggling lemons in the kitchen. Me and my best friend just kind of picked up, and then we just took that further and further and further. I juggle knives, I throw tomahawks. Tell me you got that. I'm Isaac Toups, chef owner of Toups Meadery in Toups South in New Orleans, Louisiana, and we're cooking jambalaya. Can't spell it, but I can make it. This is one of those old school Cajun classics I've been making for a long time. It's like the go-to dish for the family, for Thanksgiving, for Christmas. What we need for this recipe is stuff for our roux, which is flour and oil. So we're gonna use grapeseed oil or canola oil, something with a high smoke point. We're gonna have some chicken thighs, because chicken thighs are better. Dark meat is always better. You can use turkey legs if you don't like chicken. You can use some ground pork if you like. You can really mix and match a lot of different proteins. We have our trinity as well. Remember the trinity, unlike mirepoix, which is French, trinity is more Cajun. We have our celery, we got our bell pepper, we got our onion, and lots of garlic. Really, don't skimp on the garlic. We got some salt, we got black pepper, don't skimp on the black pepper. Grind until your arm gets sore, then your food will be good. We're gonna add a little Earl here, 2 tablespoons. I'm pretty sure that's E-A-R-L. We mispronounce everything. I'm gonna add a little kosher salt, black pepper. This is good stuff. You want to season both sides. You know why? Because you want both sides to taste good. Chef Emerald taught me that. I'm not sure if I got my Chef Emerald voice right. Don't hate me, Chef. I'm just going to give these a good hard sear because searing tastes great. That's right. Get a good hard sear on your chicken. Let that thing go. We need smell-o-vision here. Now that our chicken's seared, we'll reserve that off to the side and we're going to make the roux. Now, don't be scared of the roux, or the roux will be scared of you. Half a cup canola oil. Don't use butter for a dark roux. Butter has a very low smoke point, and if you make a dark roux with butter, it will turn acrid, and then your food will be bitter. And the trick is, let your oil get hot again. Otherwise, you're gonna be sitting here stirring this roux for hours. You always want your vegetables prepped. Red bell pepper, 2 stalks of celery, 1 large onion, all about medium dice, 8 cloves of garlic. And always be real delicate when you're pulverizing your garlic. And some pulverized garlic. 1 fresh cayenne pepper or any hot pepper. I prefer just to mince my pepper whole. I keep the seeds in. Once you start making a roux, you want to be doing nothing else. Don't watch the kids. Have your beer close. Have the game on. Now they're all starting to smoke. That's when you know you start to add it. Half a cup of flour. Don't walk away from this. Roux's not hard, but it is particular. And if you've never burned a roux, then you've never made one. If you burn your roux, start over. It's okay. Happens to the best of us. If you got this oil smoking hot and you knew what you're doing, you could really knock it out in a couple of minutes. If you're worried about it and this is your first roux, take the low and slow approach. It's safer. Almost a continuous stir. And it'll go from white to blonde, and it'll go dark real quick. And any parts of this little burnt bits are no good. Always be careful when stirring your roux. This stuff is Cajun napalm. It'll burn the crap out of you. We're gonna let it go dark to the darkness of a Hershey chocolate bar. All right, now that we got our roux nice and dark, we're gonna add our trinity. We're gonna add our bell peppers, onions, and celery first. We're gonna give that a stir. This doesn't have to cook very long because this roux is super hot. Oh, if you could smell this. I can smell this. Now that we've given the initial stir, then we're gonna add our garlic and peppers because they burn real easy. Now, if you didn't have roux, you would want to sweat these a little bit longer. But honestly, because this is so hot, you can only sweat this for about a minute and then go into chicken stock. Now our vegetables are good and caramelized. That's what good trinity looks like right there. Add your 6 cups of chicken stock. Give it a good stir while we're going on. You don't want lumpy. Now that we got all that incorporated, add your salt. I like to add a little more black pepper at this point. And you let this simmer for about an hour. You want to let that roux cook out. It's essential. Anytime you're making anything roux-based, you want to let your gravy simmer. This is going to compound the flavors and cook the flour out. Essential step, don't skip it. Now that it's been simmering for an hour, we're just going to chop up some sausage. This is some smoked andouille sausage. Really, any smoked sausage, any good sausage will be okay. We're going to add our 2 cups of rice. Give it a good stir. Incorporate that. Add some chicken thighs, dark meat only, because I like it dark. Give that a good stir. Now the chicken's gonna cook down and release all the good juices, and that's what's really gonna compound the flavor on the jambalaya. Off to the oven. That's hot. Ah, and stick her in there. No peeking. The jambalaya needs about 30 minutes to cook. We want that rice to suck up all that good gravy, and you want that chicken to break down a little bit and release all the juices. Let's take a look. Pull it out the oven. Give your green onions a good slice. I can juggle knives and can't catch a towel. Oh yeah! Have your butter out. Butter, real butter, not Parquet, not Country Crock. Fuck that shit. 3 tablespoons unsalted butter. Add your green onions or your grunions and just give that a good stir. Get that rice off the bottom. Get that chicken hot. Smell that sausage. Talking some accent that's not actually yours. Voila. 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 Then dig in. I normally eat mine over the trash can in the kitchen, but you could sit down if you wanted to. Hot. Ooh, hot. Mmm. Oh, that's worth a burnt home. Better than my breakfast. Only an idiot would do that twice.